Hey YouTube. Yeah, it's part 4. And I'm really just yeah, this one really pisses me off. But have you ever noticed that liberals will not allow you to interpret what you say as you want it to be interpreted, but they will instead pervert it, and I'm using the word right because just listen to me, to the point where it's a completely new statement that you never actually said. But if they say anything that you don't like, they always say, "Well, I didn't mean it like that." This is Dirty Liberal Tactics Part 4, and yeah, that's what pisses me off about liberals today, or this week. Um, so yeah, there's a fatty chasing pervert who told me that his fat, fat ass, morbidly obese love interest, telling me that her friends harassed him to the point where I actually felt unsafe, where I felt my safety was in jeopardy, was harmless fun, and that she didn't mean it like it was likening a gay bashing, likening what to being harmless. It's not the same. She didn't mean it was bad. She didn't mean what was done to you was harmless. She didn't mean you deserved it. Oh no no no. But wait a minute. If I said picky on gay people was harmless fun, it would be hurtful. It would be meant as hurtful, and it would only be allowed to be taken as hurtful. But when it's a psychotic left-wing fat-ass slutbag, it's okay. It's okay to say that people deserve to be abused because some bigot doesn't like them. And even if you just disagree with someone, well, no, not bigotry. But if you're a liberal and you disagree with, and you hate someone, it's just harmless disagreement. Well, I really have to wonder some days if all liberals are on LSD, because they reject reality, substitute their own. They make the argument, well, it's not in the charter, it's not a right. Well, I ripped open the Brady campaign's militia argument by actually quoting the definition of militia. I'm going to quote the charter. Now, every time I hear a liberal say, well, there's no right to own a gun in the charter, therefore it's not a right. Problem. Article 26. And look, I'm not searching it up. I've got the camera. Okay. See, flipping my fingers up in the camera. But, the guarantee of certain rights within this charter shall not be construed as denying the rights that exist elsewhere within Canada. I really would like a liberal to put down his or her crack pipe and explain to me why that little sentence is in there. If the charter is a document which abrogates all existing rights existing prior to its passing. And the Canadian Bill of Rights, which existed before the charter, said pretty much the same thing. I don't have the exact wording on it because it's not as common use, and it's actually harder to find, but it says the same thing. This document does not deny the existence of rights that exist previously. Well, that means the only other document that there would be existed at Confederation, and it also would have existed in 1780. It would have been the same document because there's no change, because there's between mid to late 1800s and pre-revolution, we still are subject to the British Crown, which would mean not only is there a right to bear arms, but it was reaffirmed after a bunch of colonists picked up guns and kicked the British military's ass in 1776. But it was reaffirmed that the colonists had a right to complain about their guns being confiscated in 1780. So, we have the original right still on the books, and any liberal who tells you you don't have a right to own a gun, it ain't in charter. You don't have the right to own das charter a gun because it's not in das charter. Fucking Nazi liberals, I hate them all. They're lying to you. Now, they reject reality and substitute their own version of it because they really hate what they are inside. They are simply a bunch of Nazis. They're as low, as violent, and as evil as Nazis. And I will believe so until I have reason otherwise. Anyways, this is my grainy ass blog. I'm actually using a camera. Well, people have said this. I'm actually using a color version of the camera that was sent to the moon. Was designed to be sent to the moon. That's why the footage is so grainy. And yeah. But yeah. Maybe I'll get like a 720p webcam and do proper uploading and editing. Honestly, the reason I just use this is it's quick, it's convenient. One of my buddies, who's actually had a FCC license, actually said like that a 10-minute video takes 8 hours of work. And when you consider 45-minute Sons of Anarchy episode, awesome show. This fucking 2-piece cliffhanger is, but what was I say? I was saying something. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a week of production. On set, at least. It's going to take 8 hours, at least, to film half the show. I mean, the chase scene is going to take a day for just one chase scene. The scene with the weapons is going to take 4 takes, each 10 minutes apiece. It just... Video production isn't a long ass time. A 10-minute video, usually it's 4 or 5, 8 hours of work. So yeah, this is a 7-minute video. This took half an hour to get right and film, and I'm still not gonna be happy with it. But I'm just gonna post it because this is just me ranting. But yeah, I'm the DruidicRifleman. This has been the most disjointed one of these I've done. But yeah, liberals, they substitute the real reality. They reject reality and substitute their own version of it. And I hope I don't get sued by Adam Savage.